Okay, before we get into today's video, I want to talk about this, well, there's an app and other things. Anyway, this is not a paid sponsorship. They haven't talked to me or anything. It's something that I use on my own. And I thought I would talk about it here for a minute. That is Inbox Dollars. See here. It's a website, it's an app that lets you earn money on the side. Like, you can go to these emails right here. Every time you check one of these emails, you earn 2 cents for each email. There's plenty of other things you can do too. There's also, the main thing is surveys. Take these surveys here, 15, it tells you how long the survey is going to be, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and how much it's going to earn. This one's a 15-minute survey for $5. Problem is, I just don't actually qualify for a lot of these surveys and stuff, but that's because I'm not in the right demographic. But a lot of my viewers are in the right demographic, so there's the potential to make a lot of money here doing these surveys. Went over the emails. Let's see, there's also a search feature. So if you come to this and you use the search feature, the progress bar there says 1 of 4. That one there says weekly, 2 of 4. If you do it 4 days out of a week, you'll earn some money. If you get that 1 out of 4 search, every time you hit 4 searches, you'll get some progress up here on this progress bar, which you will also gain progress for surveys and other things that you do. This progress bar here says scratch, keep going. Let's go ahead and scratch one off and see. It says win up to $25 because I'm in the middle tier. Let's see. Looks like I just won 3 cents. You see right there, I'm up to $8.50, $8.53. When you get to $10, you can cash out. Let's see here. These are the things that you can do. You can get Amazon gift cards, Best Buy, eBay, PayPal, Google Play, everything. There's all kinds of stuff on there. Work your way up to $10, you can cash out. And that's actually an improvement on the way it used to be. It used to be you had to get to $30 and they would send you a check, which you can still do. You can have them send you a check. But, I mean, I'd like to go up to $10 and get an Amazon or a PayPal or something. I usually do PayPal because if there's not something specific I want to buy, I can just transfer it to my bank account. So, there you go. It's an easy way to earn a little bit of money on the side. I do personally know someone who has earned thousands of dollars doing this. There's also like sweepstakes and stuff like that. And at one point I actually won, when the Nintendo Wii first came out, I won a free Nintendo Wii from using this. I've been using it for a long time. And among other ways to earn money, there is also the referral link, which is down in my description. If you refer your friends, you can earn money on that way too. So there's a lot of ways to earn money doing this. And it's one of the few legitimate apps out there that lets you earn money doing these kinds of things. So surveys, emails, referring your friends, searching. There's videos you can watch to earn money. There's a lot of ways to do it. Check it out. Let's get into the video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. Alright, so probably about 2 weeks ago I did that survival card challenge and I used this stick to make a rod. Problem is the flat metal from the survival card on the hooks and on the thing I used to make an eyelet there. It's flat metal, it hasn't been deburred, it's not smooth, it's got sharp edges. It frays up the line. But I for some reason I just really like this stick. It's got good flex to it. It's a little bit weaker now because it's been sitting in my truck and dried out. But I was kind of thinking, like, what if I took this stick and put actual eyelets on it and tried to attach a reel? So that's what I'm going to do. I've got this rod here. It's an old broken rod. Broke off on that end, doesn't have an end piece. So I'm going to take a couple of eyelets off of here, put them on the stick, and try to figure out a way to fix a reel on there. So yeah, let's get to that. These are actually some really nice eyelets though. Most eyelets have a ceramic circle in them, and if that gets a crack or a chip in it, it'll just start slicing your line. These are solid metal and smooth. I like that. There we go. Just heat it up to loosen it up. Pop it right out. That smell is not pleasant though. There's two. I'll let those cool off before trying to touch them. It's got a natural bow in it, so I'm going to go in that direction. Let me start with the smallest one to use as the tip. I'm going to super glue them into place and then wrap them up with something. Alright, got the first eyelet on. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward a bit, get the rest of them on, and then show you how I'm wrapping them up. Got all the eyelets glued into place, and gluing them in place alone is not enough. They're going to break off. I've got some old braided line that I don't use here. I'm going to cut off a section about 6 inches long. And that 6-inch piece is going to be very important for tying everything off later on. Just get this started on there, or tie it off. Hard enough to do this with a nice, flat, level, even rod, but on something that wants to keep twisting around, like something that's not even, it's not straight, that's entirely different. Just going to tie a knot on here so I can get it started. I've got this thing here that holds the spool for you. It's actually designed for building rods. It holds your thread, but I'm going to use it to hold the spool of line. Okay, now I take the 6-inch piece here. If I can pick it up, come on. You're going to double it over, make a loop. Take the loop, lay it down next to the eyelet, and then just start turning the rod. All right, that should be enough. Now, cut it off. Keep a finger on the line to keep the tension, like that. Just feed the end of that line through the loop, and then grab the other 2 ends of the loop and just pull it out. The loop comes through, or the end of the line comes through, and it's tied on, it's fixed on, not going anywhere. Rod builders doing this on an actual rod would use like epoxy or something. And there you go. Just let it turn for a little while like that. Let the super glue even itself out. And as soon as that's dry, it's good to go. Anyway, there we go. The rod is done. The eyelets are lined up the best they possibly can be. It's kind of hard to line everything up when the rod is like zigzagging, but now I just need to add a reel and it's good to go. All right, so attaching the reel is actually going to be the easiest part. I'm I've got this old Doc Demon reel that this handle doesn't even go to it. It's a Frankenstein reel. But yeah, I'm gonna find a comfortable place to put it. I think about there ought to be good. Right about there. Maybe a little further back. Yeah, I think that should work. And to attach it, I've got zip ties. Tighten it down as much as I can. That'll work for that. Use the pliers to put it down as tight as it'll go. There we go. Let's get out on the water. Gonna kind of suck today because the cicadas are everywhere, and they're making all kinds of crazy noise. Gonna start off with the skinny Senko, as always. It actually casts really well. It's so hard to set the hook with a short rod. This originally was a 6-foot stick anyway, but I had to cut some off during the survival challenge to fit the spool over the end of it, and I'm paying for that right now. Wow. The bass don't want to bite today. He's really interested, but it's like he's blind, like he can't see it. He's going after the splashes on the surface. Are you kidding me? But I'm stuck in the tree. He came off. And it just wrapped around this tree like 1,000 times. That sucks. I finally had one. It was stuck in the tree the whole time and ended up wrapping around and breaking off. But he's still right there. I still can get him. Just gotta retie in a hurry. Okay, see if he'll bite again. Yep, going for it. Well, anything that splashes on the surface, he just darts towards. It took me a while to get him to bite. And of course, when he did bite, I was stuck in a tree. This fish is acting strange. Like he's going towards all the splashes, but then he's acting like he can't see it. Oh, what? He swiped at it, but he missed. This fish has to be blind or something. Does he have it? Nope. It was on the bottom and he struck at it and still missed. This fish is blind. It's the only explanation, because he doesn't move unless it splashes close to him. Then he goes towards the splash. Or if it touches him, he'll swipe at it. But he's not getting spooked away like all the other bass. It's literally sitting right on top of him. And he just backed up slowly. Alright, I'm kind of tired of this fish. I'm pretty sure he's blind. I keep throwing, if I throw next to him, he'll jump, he'll attack the splash, but he'll miss the bait. Or if I touch him with it, he'll swipe at it. But when it's right in front of him, he acts like he doesn't see it. I don't even know. I'm gonna move on because I'm wasting all my daylight on this one fish. And he can't even see what the bait is. He's not spooked away by me standing here. I think he's blind. He's attacking the noises, and then when something touches him. Other than that, he doesn't really do anything. Even when I did have him bite, it's because I was stuck in a tree and the bait was hitting the surface making noise. So, I'm gonna move on. Oh, something came up and swiped at it, but didn't take it. See, something's got it by the tail. I got him. Oh my God. He swam off with it. When I set the hook, I pulled it out of his mouth and straight into a snag. Got him. Finally. Green sunfish. There we go. Rod is holding up to a pretty big sunfish, actually. Ow. There we go. See if I can get some more. I got one, but he went up under the tree roots here. There we go. Fish number 2 on the stick rod. Another green sunfish. Got him. It's another one, another green sunfish. Other than it being so short that I can't really set the hook on it, it's performing like a normal rod. I'm fighting the fish, I'm handling the fish. But you know what, even with a normal rod that's a little short, it would behave the same way too. So it's working the way you would expect a rod to. If you were using like a short ultralight rod or something, it would perform exactly the same way. I haven't really been able to challenge it with a bigger fish, or haven't even tried to challenge it with a snag. Oh, I pulled it out of his mouth. But I mean, that's going to keep happening a lot because I'm using kind of a big hook now. I couldn't tell if I had one there or not. I thought it was snagged because it wasn't moving, but I do got one. There we go. It's got a handle on it, and it comes to a point. Maybe this is meant for like picking up trash or something, but I don't know. I'm taking it anyway. Okay, let's try it out. It works. A little bass right there. Got him. Finally got a bass. It's a tiny bass, smaller than most of the sunfish I've caught today, but it's a bass. It's a nice largemouth too. I am happy to see the bass population is making a comeback out here. For a while there just didn't seem to be any. Okay, I got something there. It's fighting pretty good. Don't go into those roots. Give you another big sunfish. Yeah, he's not that big, but he was fighting pretty good. Pretty good size. Got him. Oh, it's a bass. It's probably the biggest bass in this whole area. Look at it bending the rod here. Nope, don't go in there. Oh, yeah, that's a nice bass, actually. A little better than I thought he was going to be. Not the biggest one I've seen today, but it's fat and healthy. That is awesome. That is a girthy bass. It's only like 12 inches long, but still, that is a fat, healthy bass. This is probably 1.5 pounds for 12 inches. All right, there you go. The stick rod did not break. It held up, even against a solid, healthy bass. I mean, it wasn't a big bass, but it was fat, it was healthy, and it fought really hard. So that's what I was looking for all day, was that right there. We're gonna end it on a high note right there. So thanks for watching. See you next time.